So what's good, YouTube, man? King Rio back with another video. And as you can tell by the title, man, I'm here with my third story time. And as you can see in the title, it's about Michael Thomas, the receiver that plays for the New Orleans Saints right now. Let's just get into the video. So it goes back to when I was in 6th grade. 3 years ago when I was in 6th grade. Hopefully y'all know by now, I obviously live in Ohio. And I used to be like in love with football. Like football was my first love, and then basketball came, and then now I'm done with football or whatever. But like, you see how my tooth is going right now. Like, it was exactly, because in 6th grade was when I broke my tooth. If y'all don't know about my tooth story, y'all can go watch the video. It's in the description. But it happened when I broke my tooth was in 6th grade. And like, if y'all don't know, I'm gonna just recap just a little bit. I went to the dentist. He put it back in, like the part that broke off, he put it back in, but it wasn't strong enough to hold on. So then he took it off, and then it had to take like a week to make my new tooth. When I broke my tooth, it happened in like the weekdays, and then the camp was on the weekend. So right when the weekend comes, I had to go to the football camp, and I didn't have a tooth. So, you know, I'm going to a camp with a bunch of people. Obviously, I'm in 6th grade, you know, I'm nervous. Like what people gonna say about me, insecure, stuff like that. During the camp, like at the end of it or whatever, we played this game. I forgot what it was called, but it's like obviously a football game. You throw it back and forth. You can take a certain amount of steps. I forgot what Ohio State called it. Ohio State called it. I was at the Ohio State camp. The Ohio State called it a certain name, but I forgot. But we were playing these games, and some of the players that wanted to come back and help the kids out for the camp and stuff could. And there was a bunch of other players that played for Ohio State at the time, but Michael Thomas was obviously one. And they paired up the college players with teams for the kids. That was back then when Braxton Miller was really popping. Michael Thomas was on a different team, so I'm on one team. He's on a different team, and we go playing everybody. I think we played every team at least once that was in our grade. So Michael Thomas was on a different team, and we about to play their team, right? So I'm young. I mean, regardless of my tooth, I'm still gonna talk. Like, we playing football, like we getting into it. So I start talking, like, cause I'm doing my thing, I'm like catching the ball, stuff like that, throwing a little bit. But I'm sitting there, we start talking, cause it's a game. Like, it's our team against their team. It's a game. So I started talking to him, stuff like that. And then he's saying stuff back. I'm talking to his teammates. He's talking to me, stuff like that. And I didn't have it too, so I was expecting to talk about my mouth or whatever. But when it was time, like, they have Gatorade stands. Like, if you've ever been to an Ohio State camp, like, they have like stations or whatever, and then they'll have like a Gatorade station. So after each game, if you're near the Gatorade station, you're gonna get Gatorade. So after our game, we went over there, and I'm talking like, bro, because back then, like, before we played all the games, we had like a big ceremony. We went in the shoe, we all sat in the middle, and there was like a big old, like a real big screen that we watched the season's highlights of. And Michael Thomas, he's as good as he is now, but Michael Thomas was only on it was like a 3 to 4 minute video of all their highlights, and Michael Thomas was probably on there once, maybe twice, if I can remember, maybe twice. So I'm like, cause he trying to talk and say all this stuff. I'm like, bro, you was in the highlights like one time. I was like, just saying stuff like that. I was like, I don't remember if I said you suck. I probably did. Just being like a kid saying that you suck. Obviously, if you go D1, you don't suck. But I was probably like, bro, you suck. Like, you really talking to me, and you was in the highlights like one time throughout the whole year. Because I think that was the year when they won the championship too. That was the year they won the championship, yup. So I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? You was in the highlights like one time throughout the whole year. You don't get no playtime, you on the bench, stuff like that. So I'm just talking about him. Because, I mean, he was good, but he wasn't like a star player in Ohio State yet until his senior year. And then he obviously, I don't even really remember what he said, but I just remember me and him was always like, we was arguing that day. Because we was just getting into the game and stuff like that. But that's really what happened. He would just start talking about, I remember what I said. I don't know why I don't remember what he said. But I know he talked about my tooth, of course. And then other kids, oh yeah, I remember this kid. I remember his face too. He was like, I threw the ball, or I got a catch. I don't know if I didn't taunt, because I don't like do too much, like, but I did something. I must have said something. And then he said something about my tooth. And like, I was in 6th grade, man. I like low-key teared up because, like, you know, when somebody, well, I can't say now because I'm a freshman, so it's not gonna like that. But back then when you young, somebody talk about you real quick, like your eyes start to tear like real quick. So that's what happened. Like, he said something in the middle of the game. He said something about my mouth, and then my eyes started tearing up, like, real quick. Not like tears coming out, but like that. But Michael Thomas, we were just arguing and stuff, like, through that whole day. And then at the end, I still got his autograph, though, because obviously he's a player at Ohio State. I'm still going to get his autograph, but that don't mean nothing. I sound like I don't like him. It's just we playing games, we having fun, we talking about each other. It's not like that. But 3 years later, Michael Thomas, if you're watching this video, I've had a tooth for 3 years, dude. 3 years. It's just so ironic that when I make this story time and I'm trying to do YouTube, I don't have my tooth again. But I've had a tooth ever since then. So if you remember me like this, it's just ironic that you see me now without a tooth. I've had a tooth ever since then. But yeah, Michael Thomas, he's cool for real though. He's cool. Like, he's really cool. Like, as a person, he's cool for real. And now that he's in the league, he's like hard. Like, bro is really hard. Like, his junior year at Ohio State, he wasn't that good. But right now, on the Saints, like, he's for real hard. Obviously, like, the game was just yesterday against the Vikings. Like, he was for real eating up. Like, he's for real eater. But yeah, that's the story between Michael Thomas. He just talked about me, talked about my tooth, stuff like that. Like I said, I was really good back then. Like, when I was in Little League football, like, I was for real sweet. Like, I was the best on the team. And then as I got to progress, I started playing basketball and stuff like that. And then people started passing me up in football because I started focusing more on basketball. So right now, I'm all basketball now. This year, my freshman year, I think it's going to be my last year playing football. But yeah. But like I said, Michael Thomas, he's hard now. Like, I was talking about him back then because he ain't getting no play time. But he's for real hard now. But we just... And our team... No, they beat us, I think. I think their team beat us. That's why I wasn't heated because it's just a game at a camp. But I was low-key like a little salty for real because we all being competitive in the games we trying to win. It's not like we was going to get some grand prize or anything except bragging rights, but we obviously wanted to win because it's a game. But yeah, man, if you like that video, man, hit the like button down below. If you're watching and you're new, subscribe. Even if you're not new and you're not subscribed, man, hit that subscribe button down below. Comment what other story times you'd want to see me do on my page, anything like that. Comment down below what you think I should improve on, what you think I did good, stuff like that. And obviously like the video. Oh, and go to Can't Guard Mike. His Instagram, I'll put it in the description down below. Michael Thomas Instagram is Can't Guard Mike. Everybody go to his page, tag my Instagram @_Mario10, it'll be there. And say, watch this video, he did a video on you. See you next time for anything else. King Real out.